I'm Willie McClain. I've been coming to Pinelake for about 10 years. So I was born in North Mississippi. We did go to church up till I was about 7 or 8 years old. I got baptized and, I guess, tried to read my Bible, and there was no discipleship after that. There was no leadership after that. So I pretty much just kind of drifted off and done whatever I felt like I needed to do or whatever was drawing me at that time. Most of the bikers I hung around, most of the people I hung around, they had war stories from the penitentiary. Man, that sounded awesome. And by the time I reached the age of 15, I'm already selling cocaine, methamphetamine, marijuana. I'm already putting fear in people, already creating my identity to who I am at that point in time. I wasn't looking to change, but on one of the nights, I don't remember, I was 18, 19, 20s. I was in the car, I was driving. My brother was in the car with me. I started out running the police because where I'm from, if you turn blue lights on me, you got to catch me. I'm not going back. So here's another one of them nights. I've done it 20 times before and never got caught. This night, though, it was going to be different. And this night was going to be the night where when I'm out running the police, we're going through these back roads. I run off the road running about 100 miles an hour, and I hit a tree head on. And my brother died in the wreck. Somewhere right in here is when what I would say the spirit man that lived inside of me, he was just dead. The longer you do it, the harder heart you get, the more defense you build up against it. It's like, hey, that's just part of the game. I can't let that kind of stuff bother me. It took me places that most people won't never go. It's put me in an atmosphere of power and leadership, and there was an excitement to it. There was a draw to it, even though you may have to shoot at some people, even though you may have to beat up some people. It's sad. Even back then, it kind of broke my heart that I'd have some of these girls or women call me, and their husbands done give me all their paycheck. They can't buy diapers, and I'm sitting here feeding them dope, and the cycle just continues. Even though I had dope and I had money in my pocket, I was not happy. I come back in for my fourth time. You going through the process, and sometime later on that night, I crawled on my rack, and I remembered why I had told Jesus that I was going to give him a chance. So I kind of crawled off my rack, and I hit my knees, and Lord help me, Jesus help me. This time was different for me, though. It was short and simple, and Jesus reached his hand down and said, come on. And I know to this day, looking back on it, that from that night on, something changed, something shifted in my heart. Give Jesus a chance to change my life in August of 2012. April of 2013, I was baptized, dedicated my life to Christ, and I've been following him ever since. I didn't know what else to do except read a Bible. I didn't really know how to trust Jesus. I really couldn't trust Jesus. All I knew to do was step out and go in that direction. I think I spent 4 or 5 months in the county jail, and I built a relationship with every pastor or person that would come and preach the gospel there, to the point where every single one of them would come in early just to be able to talk to me and help me and teach me. I went ahead and I got 3 years on that time, so I done almost 3 years, whatever. And I went and I done my time. I got out. I did dedicate my life to Christ. I was sold out. I'm going to be a soldier for the Lord and dedicated to it. I ended up at a ministry down the road called Wingard Ministry. I just don't know what I was supposed to be able to do in a ministry, Then I meet this ministry where we're at now. It's Amy David Lancaster at We Will Go Ministries. I start coming to their church service. I plug in there. Learning how to be a child of God in a free world. It's not easy, and you definitely need somebody that understands that. From my perspective, we stepped out in ministry, and I created my own ministry, it's called Partners in the Gospel.org, by the way. But throw it in there, right? We've only got like 3 young men in our program, so me and my wife, we decided, instead of going real wide and trying to catch a whole bunch of youngsters, we ended up going really, really deep. Every day I live is a blessing. I should have been dead a long, long time ago. So every day that I have, just today, in this little day right here, if I get an opportunity, and I will before this day's up, to be able to, whether it's doing this right here today is be able to share my faith, my testimony, how Jesus can change your life and that it changes somebody's life. That's my hope for a 24-hour period.